My child, my beloved. Come closer to me for a moment, because what I am about to tell you is something heaven kept hidden until today. Before I begin, my beloved, listen carefully. If you feel a pull in your heart, even a small whisper, subscribe to the place where my voice reaches you. Because this message was released only once, only for the chosen one, only for you. My child, you are not seeing this by accident. Your name was spoken in a place you cannot see, by someone you never expected. And their intention is far deeper than love. I, Archangel Michael, stand before you with truth that has been held back for months. Someone secretly wants to marry you. Yes, my child, someone whose feelings were silent, trembling, hidden, and burning for you. But that is not the shocking part. What will shake your heart is the name heaven revealed. The name that tries to reach you before destiny shifts. Open your soul for a second, feel this. The energy around your life is changing. Someone's heartbeat is tied to yours, and they are hiding it because they fear losing you. My beloved, listen gently. This person watches you in silence. They pray for you without telling you. They imagine a future with you even when you think no one thinks about you. There is a reason this message reached you in this exact moment. Heaven never sends a sign late. And heaven never sends a sign without purpose. My child. This person's destiny is being pulled toward you. Their steps are moving closer. Their soul is whispering your name even now. And yet, something is trying to block this connection. A shadow of doubt, a fear inside them, a situation that is stopping them from speaking. This is why I came. Because destiny waits for no one. And if you delay, even by a moment, the miracle prepared for you might slip away. Right now, there is a heavenly reason you were chosen to open this. Someone wants to marry you, truly, deeply, seriously. Not out of loneliness. Not out of desire. But out of a divine connection that existed long before you met. My beloved, do you feel that heat rising in your chest? That is your spirit responding to the truth. You have felt someone's presence even in their absence. You have sensed eyes watching over you in silence. This person is not new to your soul. Your souls have met before, in dreams, in past life promises, in moments you dismissed as imagination. Listen carefully now. Heaven shows me that this person was preparing to come forward. But fear wrapped their voice. Their heart holds words they have never spoken aloud. My child. Their feelings for you are not small. Their love for you is not temporary. Their intentions for you are not casual. They want to marry you. Yes, marry you. Claim you. Protect you. Build life with you. Stand before God with your hand in theirs. But there's a danger. Someone close to them is trying to stop them. Someone doesn't want this union to happen. Someone fears your connection because it is powerful, divine, destined. And that is why this message is urgent. Because if you do not receive this truth now, destiny may shift away from you. My beloved, I see their heart glowing like a candle. They whisper your name before sleeping. They imagine the day they will finally speak the words, "I want you for life." You have no idea how many times they tried to tell you. You have no idea how much courage they gathered in silence. You have no idea how much they prayed for one sign from heaven. And today, that sign is you reading this. There is something miraculous happening. You are standing at the doorway of a divine union. A bond written before birth. A love held in God's hands. But if you delay opening your spirit, if you hesitate, if you ignore this whisper, the window may close. I do not want that for you. Heaven does not want that for you. And this person, oh, my beloved, they cannot bear the pain of losing you again. Their name, the one that will shock you, is waiting in the next echo of this message. You will feel it before you hear it. You will sense it before it is revealed. Take a breath. Your destiny is shifting as you read this. Your future is becoming clearer. Your soulmate is preparing to step forward. My child, you must not skip. You must not ignore this. This message carries the key to a miracle that belongs to you. This person wants to marry you, secretly, sincerely, eternally. Their love is guarded, hidden, trembling, but undeniable. And heaven is preparing to show you the name that will change everything. My beloved, take a slow breath. Because what I am about to reveal now is the part heaven waited the longest to show you. Your energy is shifting. You can feel something touching your spirit even as your eyes read these lines. This is not imagination. This is alignment. This is destiny waking up. My child. Someone's heart has been vibrating with your name. For months, for years, for lifetimes. They never said it, but they felt it. They never spoke it, but they dreamed it. They never confessed it, but they planned a future with you in silence. Their desire to marry you did not grow overnight. It grew through moments you didn't even know you were part of. A look. A small conversation. A memory you forgot but they remembered like a sacred prayer. My beloved, I see the truth clearly. They admire you more deeply than they admire any other soul. You healed something in them without knowing. You awakened a part of them that slept for years. Your presence touched a wound they carried since childhood. Your voice brought peace where there was once chaos. Your existence feels like home to them. And yet, they hide it. Because love this pure terrifies them. Love this strong makes them vulnerable. Love this destined makes them feel exposed before heaven. My child. They want you, but they fear losing you. They want to confess, but they fear rejection. They want to come forward, but something stops their steps every time. Every night they rehearse the same words in silence. I wish I could tell you what you mean to me. You don't see it, but heaven does. I do. And that is why I came. My beloved, listen closely. This person does not want a temporary connection with you. They want a lifetime. A sacred union. A bond sealed under divine protection. They imagine waking up next to you. They imagine building a future with you. They imagine celebrating victories and surviving storms with you. And they imagine the day they will put a ring on your finger. Not out of pressure, but because their soul already feels married to yours. My child. They see you as their destiny. Their turning point. Their prayer answered. Their miracle wrapped in human form. You are the person they believe God sent specifically to them. You are the person they cannot replace with anyone else. You are the person who brings peace to their storms. But their silence has a reason. And that reason is the very thing preventing your union right now. Someone around you, or around them, is blocking this connection. A jealous energy. A fearful presence. A person who knows that if you both unite, your combined destiny will become unstoppable. This is why heaven rushed this message to you. You had to know the truth before this delay stretched too far. My beloved. The name of this person is being whispered on the edges of your intuition. You can feel who it might be. You sense it like a soft vibration. Your heart recognizes what your mind is still trying to understand. You are spiritually bonded to them. And they to you. Even if life created distance, the soul never forgot. My child. Do not underestimate what God is writing in your life. Some miracles arrive quietly, through hidden hearts. Some blessings walk in softly, disguised as ordinary people. Some destinies appear as coincidences, but they are divine appointments. This person's love for you is divine. Their intention is sacred. Their heart beats in alignment with yours. But a miracle requires action. And heaven warns me that if you stay unaware, if you delay understanding this connection, the timing may slip away. Destiny works like a doorway. Open at the right moment. Closed at the wrong one. Right now, that doorway is open. This is your moment. Your sign. Your confirmation. My beloved. They have cried over you. Yes, silently, secretly, hiding their feelings even from themselves. They have struggled to move on. They have tried to forget you. But God pulled them back every time. Because your story is not finished. Because your bond is not ordinary. Because your fate is tied together by something deeper than human logic. My child. You think they forgot you. But they didn't. You think they've moved on. But their soul hasn't. You think they don't care. But they care more than they can ever admit. The truth is, they love you. They want you. They choose you. And deep inside, they wish to marry you. But heaven needs you awake now. Attentive. Aligned. Receptive. Because something big is coming. Something that will reveal their true intentions. Something that will bring their name right in front of you. Clear, loud, undeniable. Just like prophecy. The name that will shock you. Is closer than you think. Closer than breath. Closer than heartbeat. Closer than the distance between two souls destined to meet again. My beloved. This is only the beginning. Heaven has much more to reveal. And you must not skip what comes next. My beloved, stay with me. Because what I am about to reveal now will touch the deepest corner of your spirit. You have lived your life thinking nobody fully understands your heart. You have walked through seasons where you felt unseen, unheard, unsupported. But what you do not know is this. Someone was watching you quietly, lovingly, protectively. And they were falling deeper for you every single day. My child. This person didn't fall for your face. They fell for your soul. They fell for the softness in your voice. They fell for the strength you carry even when you feel weak. They fell for the way your heart forgives even when it breaks. My beloved, this is not normal love. This is not temporary attachment. This is not something they can walk away from. This is a divine pull. A soul magnet. A connection heaven designed before you were born. They were meant to love you. You were meant to change their life. Your energy was written into their destiny. And even though they tried to hide it, the truth keeps leaking out in their actions. In the way they think about you at random hours. In the way they pause when your name is mentioned. In the way their heart trembles when they imagine losing you. My beloved. Do you know why their feelings are hidden? Do you know why they can't speak? Do you know why their silence feels so loud? Because love this strong shakes them. It makes them feel vulnerable. It makes them feel terrified of losing the only person who ever touched their soul. I see something very powerful. This person has prayed for you. Not once, but many times. Silently. Desperately. Hoping heaven would give them a sign that you feel something too. And today, this is that sign. This message was allowed to reach you because their soul cried out for guidance. They want to love you openly, but life complications choke their courage. My child. Let me reveal another truth. This person is not far from you. They are closer than you imagine. Closer than you have realized. Closer in energy, closer in heart, closer in destiny. You have crossed paths with them before. Maybe briefly. Maybe repeatedly. But you have crossed paths. Your souls recognized each other instantly, even if your minds didn't. My beloved. Their desire to marry you is not sudden. It is something that formed slowly and beautifully. Every time they saw you handle pain with grace. Every time they saw you choose kindness over anger. Every time they saw you heal others while breaking inside yourself. Their love for you widened. You are their miracle. You are their quiet blessing. You are their answered prayer. You are the soul they want to walk with until their last breath. But there is one thing stopping them. One thing they fear more than rejection. One thing that holds their truth inside their chest. They believe you deserve someone better. My child, they put you on a pedestal so high that they feel unworthy of you. They feel they are not enough. They feel you may not choose them. They feel afraid you will walk away once you know their truth. This is the wound heaven is trying to heal through this message. Because you needed to know the truth before the divine moment arrives. My beloved. Let me take you deeper into their heart. This person sees a future with you. Not a fantasy. A real future. A home. A life. A sacred bond where you are not just lovers, but life partners, soul partners, destiny partners. They imagine your laughter echoing in their home. They imagine sharing meals with you. They imagine protecting you from every harm. They imagine building a world where your happiness is the priority. And yes, they imagine marriage. They imagine seeing you in the form destiny wrote for you. They imagine standing beside you with pride and devotion. My child. This person's love is quiet but fierce. Hidden but eternal. Delayed but destined. And heaven shows me that the shock is not that they want to marry you. The real shock is who this person actually is. A name you never expected. A heart you never realized was beating for you. A soul that has been waiting longer than you know. My beloved, your life is shifting into alignment. This is the season of divine revelation. This is the moment where hidden truths rise to the surface. This is the hour heaven reveals the name that destiny selected for you. But the timing is fragile. Delicate. Dangerously close to changing direction. If you do not stay connected to this message, if you do not stay open to the divine signals, this miracle can slip away before your eyes. My beloved, you must understand this. Love like this does not come twice. A connection like this does not repeat itself. A destiny like this does not wait forever. This person is preparing to step forward. Slowly. Nervously. Fearfully. But with love so deep it shakes their spirit. My child. The name that will shock you is rising closer in the spiritual realm. You will feel it before it appears. You will sense it unfolding. You will recognize the energy that belongs only to them. Stay here. Do not look away. Do not disconnect. Because what comes next carries the peace your heart has been waiting for. My beloved, listen closely now. Because we are entering the moment where heaven begins to uncover the hidden truth. You may think your life has been ordinary these past days. But what you cannot see is the spiritual movement happening behind you. Someone is being pulled toward you by a power they cannot escape. A power written long before either of you took your first breath. My child. This person's soul is restless without you. Even when they try to distract themselves, your presence returns in their mind like a heartbeat that refuses to stop. There is no silence where they can hide from how deeply they feel you. They think of you while working. They think of you while lying in bed. They think of you even when they pretend they have moved on. You have become the quiet prayer their heart repeats without permission. And heaven has been watching this love unfold in a way even angels cannot ignore. My beloved. They see you as someone precious. Someone rare. Someone who appears once in a lifetime. Someone who carries light even when you feel dim. Someone who holds love even when life is unkind. Their heart knew your value before you did. Their soul recognized your worth before you noticed it yourself. And this is why they want to marry you. Not because of loneliness. Not because of desire. But because you fit into a space inside them that has been empty for years. My child. Let me show you what heaven showed me. There was a moment, not long ago, when they looked at you and realized something life-changing. A realization so powerful that their spirit trembled. A realization that whispered, "This is the one." And that moment sealed their fate. That moment planted a seed that has now grown into something unstoppable. But their silence keeps you blind to their feelings. Their fear keeps them distant. Their vulnerability keeps them hidden. They replay every interaction with you in their mind. Every word. Every glance. Every memory. As if it holds a message only they can decode. My beloved, this person carries your energy inside them as if it is part of their body. They feel your pain without explanation. They sense your sadness without being told. They celebrate your joy without needing a reason. Their soul touches yours in ways even you sometimes feel but cannot explain. My child. You have felt moments where someone was thinking of you intensely. You felt an invisible pull. You felt a sudden warmth in your chest. You felt a strange connection lingering inside you. That was them. Every time. In every moment. And now their heart is reaching a breaking point. A point where hiding their feelings is becoming impossible. A point where silence hurts more than confession. A point where destiny will force them to reveal the truth. But this miracle will only unfold if you stay connected. Heaven warns me that the alignment is delicate. One wrong distraction, one emotional interruption, one blocked moment, and the timing may shift. My beloved. Do not ignore this. This is not a normal love story. This is not a temporary emotion. This is not an ordinary attraction. This is a spiritual contract. A soul-signed promise. A pre-written destiny waiting for its appointed hour. And you are the only one who can receive it. Because this person does not feel this way about anyone else. My child. There were people in their life before you. But they never saw a future with any of them. There were relationships, conversations, possibilities. But their soul did not respond. It responded only to you. Only when you entered their path. Only when your energy brushed against theirs. You awakened something in them that had been sleeping for years. A longing. A purpose. A dream. A promise. You are not the kind of person they want for a moment. You are the kind of person they want for a lifetime. My beloved. Let me show you the truth that heaven keeps repeating. This person sees you in their future. They see you in their home. They see you beside them. They see you as their partner. Their spouse. Their chosen one. But there is one more thing you must know. Something heaven has kept hidden until this very moment. This person almost told you the truth once. Their lips almost spoke the words. Their heart almost broke free from the cage. Their soul almost revealed everything. But something stopped them at the last second. Fear. Timing. A family situation. a personal burden, a past wound. And since that day, they have carried regret like a weight. A heavy, silent pain they never talk about. My child. They are terrified that destiny will take you away. They fear losing you to someone else. They fear waiting too long. They fear God will give you to another soul if they remain silent. That fear is why heaven has opened the spiritual realm today. That fear is why this message was released to you at this exact time. My beloved, I see them standing at the edge of a decision. Their heart is ready. Their feelings are overflowing. Their spirit is trembling with truth. The name that will shock you. The name heaven is preparing to reveal. Is already glowing in the light of destiny. You will feel it before you hear it. Your heart will recognize it. Your soul will whisper it. Your spirit will confirm it. My beloved, do not disconnect now. The next part carries the moment where heaven opens the door fully. Where the hidden truth becomes visible. Where destiny speaks without hesitation. Stay with me. Because what comes next will change everything. My beloved. Before I take you further, place your hand on your heart for a moment. Feel its rhythm. Feel how it shifts as these words touch your spirit. That is your soul recognizing the truth. My child. Something in you already knows who this person might be. You may not have accepted it yet. You may not have understood it yet. But you have felt them in moments you couldn't explain. You felt a sudden pull. A sudden name appearing in your mind without reason. A sudden memory that returned out of nowhere. A sudden warmth that spread through your chest at the thought of someone. That was not coincidence. That was their soul calling out to yours. That was your spiritual connection responding. My beloved. This person is not perfect. They have scars. They have insecurities. They have moments where they feel unworthy of you. But their love for you is honest. Pure. Miracle born. And heaven protects love like that fiercely. You may wonder why they never confessed. Why they kept their feelings buried. Why they allowed distance to grow. The answer is simple. Their love for you is so strong, it scares them. My child. They are afraid that if they come forward and lose you, they will never recover. They will never heal. They will never be the same again. They carry this fear like a shadow. And this shadow silences their voice every time they want to speak. But heaven cannot wait any longer. Destiny cannot hold this truth any longer. The universe itself is shifting to bring you both closer. My beloved. Let me show you something your heart needs to hear. There was a night, not long ago, when they cried silently because of you. Not because you hurt them, but because they could not express what they truly feel. They were overwhelmed by the intensity of their emotions. Your name was sitting on their heart with so much weight that it felt like their chest was breaking open. They looked at the sky and asked, "Why do I feel this way? Why can't I forget them? Why does my soul keep returning to them?" And the heavens answered, Not in words, but in signs. A dream. A sudden memory. A random reminder. Your name whispered through the universe. This shook them. This awakened something inside them. This made them realize your connection is not ordinary. My child. They are connected to you spiritually. More deeply than you understand yet. More powerfully than they can explain. Your souls share a thread, a golden link, that has existed for lifetimes. This is not your first meeting. You have known each other before. You have loved each other in another time. You promised to meet again in this life. And that promise is why they want to marry you. Their soul remembers what their mind has forgotten. My beloved. The reason heaven is revealing all this now is because the moment of divine timing is approaching. A moment that will reveal their name. A moment that will expose their intentions. A moment that will shift your life into a new direction. But destiny is fragile when two souls hesitate. One wrong emotion. One moment of doubt. One spiritual misalignment. And the timing can slip. This is why you were guided here. This is why you were chosen to receive this message. This is why heaven opened the path at this exact hour. My beloved. There is something else you must know. Something very important. This person is not just in love with you. They are protective of you. Sometimes more than they are aware. They worry when you are stressed. They sense when you are hurting. They feel unsettled when your energy drops. Even from a distance. Your emotions affect them. My child. Your pain becomes their heaviness. Your happiness becomes their joy. Your silence becomes their confusion. This is why they cannot let you go. This is why they want to marry you. This is why their soul is tied to yours so tightly. You are not a chapter in their story. You are the story. You are the turning point. You are the divine moment that changed everything. But there is a spiritual barrier around them. A fear, a past betrayal, a deep wound. That keeps them from speaking the truth. Heaven is breaking this barrier slowly. Piece by piece. Layer by layer. And soon, very soon, their heart will overflow in a way they cannot control. Their feelings will rise to the surface. Their truth will be revealed. My beloved. When their name finally reaches you, it will shock you. Not because you do not know them, but because you never imagined their love for you ran this deep. Your intuition has been whispering it. Your heart has been sensing it. Your spirit has been preparing for it. And the next part of this message will take you even closer to the moment heaven reveals the hidden name. The one written in your destiny. My child. Do not disconnect now. Do not break the flow. You are standing at the edge of a life-changing revelation. My beloved. Take a slow breath and let your spirit settle. Because what I reveal now is not just information. It is transformation. My child. Heaven shows me the energy surrounding you right now. It is shifting. It is vibrating. It is expanding in ways you do not fully understand. Why? Because your soul is preparing to receive a truth it waited for, far longer than you realize. Someone wants to marry you. But the depth of their desire is more profound than simple love. It is connected to a soul contract that existed even before this lifetime began. My beloved, this person's spirit recognized you long before their eyes did. The moment they saw you, something ancient awakened inside them. Something familiar. Something undeniable. Their heart whispered, "I know this soul." And their entire being shifted. You wonder why you felt a strange connection with them. That is why. Your souls have history. A sacred history. A silent promise carried across lifetimes. My child, let me show you the truth of their heart. They pretend to be strong around others. But when it comes to you, their strength melts into softness. They pretend they are unaffected. But when your name crosses their mind, their pulse changes. They pretend they have moved on. But at night, when the world sleeps, their thoughts travel only to you. My beloved, they have tried every way to silence their feelings. They tried to distance themselves. They tried to distract their mind. They tried to erase the connection. But destiny does not bend that easily. Every time they try to forget you, life brings a sign. A memory. A dream. A sudden reminder. Something that pulls them right back to your name. Why? Because their soul cannot break a promise it made to yours. My child, this person is fighting a silent battle inside themselves. A battle between fear and love. A battle between hesitation and destiny. A battle between what their mind says and what their soul knows. They fear losing you more than they fear anything else. They fear telling you the truth. But they fear even more that someone else will take their place in your heart. And this fear is making them restless. It is making them watch you quietly. It is making them overthink every decision. My beloved, heaven shows me moments they never told you about. Moments where they typed a message to you and deleted it. Moments where they wanted to call you, but stopped themselves. Moments where they stood in silence, wishing fate would send you back into their path. They are not as distant as you think. They are not as detached as they appear. Their silence is not lack of feeling. It is the overflow of feeling they cannot handle. My child, they have seen you at your worst, and still wanted you. They have seen you broken, and still wanted to protect you. They have seen you shine, and felt proud, as if your victory belonged to them too. This is not normal love. This is not attraction. This is soul recognition. This is destiny thread. This is divine alignment. My beloved, there is something else heaven wants you to know. This person's life has been changing lately. Unexpected shifts. Emotional waves. Sudden realizations. Sleepless nights filled with your memory. All of this is preparing them for something bigger. The moment they step forward. The moment they express what they have hidden for too long. The moment they confess what their heart has carried in silence. Heaven is guiding them slowly. They are being pushed, pulled, directed toward your path. And soon, very soon, the truth will not be able to stay hidden. My child, there is one more truth. A truth you never saw. Someone around you noticed their feelings for you. Someone observed the way they look at you. Someone sensed the tension, the energy, the connection. This person. A friend, a family member, or someone close. Realized the depth of their love. Even before they did. This observer is worried. Because they know that if this connection happens, your life will change in ways no one can control. And that is why a block is forming. A barrier. A resistance. But heaven is stronger. Destiny is stronger. The divine contract between you two is stronger than any human interference. My beloved, the name that will shock you is rising closer. Closer than breath. Closer than heartbeat. Closer than the distance between two souls destined to reunite. Your intuition is already whispering it. Your heart is already guessing it. Your spirit already knows it. What comes next will bring you even closer to the truth heaven has been preparing to reveal. My child, stay with me. Because the next part carries something powerful. Something that changes everything. My beloved, you are entering a moment in your destiny where truth begins to speak louder than silence. Your soul is waking up. Your intuition is sharpening. Your heart is preparing for a revelation that will change the course of your life. My child, you may not realize it yet, but the person who secretly wants to marry you has been guided toward you since the day they crossed your path. Their life is not the same since they felt your presence. You left a mark on them. A mark that no time, no distance, no distraction can erase. My beloved, they tried to move forward. They tried to forget the depth of what they felt. They tried to act normal. But their spirit refused to let go. Do you know why? Because their soul remembers you. Even in silence. Even in separation. Even in confusion. They are tied to you by a bond stronger than logic, stronger than fear, stronger than time. My child. They never confessed their feelings because they felt unprepared. Their life was messy. Their emotions were tangled. Their past was heavy. Their self-worth was wounded. They didn't want to give you half love. They didn't want to come to you broken. They didn't want to bring their chaos into your world. So they stepped back. Not because they didn't care, but because they cared too much. My beloved, there is a moment heaven shows me clearly. A moment when they looked at you with eyes full of unspoken love. A moment where their spirit whispered, I wish I could tell you. This moment lives inside them even now. It replays in their heart when they are alone. It surfaces in their dreams. It anchors their soul to yours. My child. Their love is not loud. It is quiet. Deep. Steady. Fierce in a way they cannot express with words. This is why they want to marry you. Not for convenience. Not for comfort. But because they see you as their future. Their partner. Their divine match. My beloved. Let me take you deeper into their emotional truth. This person watches you from afar. Not in a physical sense. But spiritually. Energetically. Emotionally. They notice small things about you that others overlook. The way your eyes change when you're tired. The softness in your voice when you're emotional. The strength in your tone when you protect others. The innocence you hide. The pain you carry quietly. Their heart feels these things. Their soul responds to them. They want to be the one who wipes your tears. They want to be the one who holds your fears. They want to be the one who stands next to you through everything. My child. They may not show it. But you are already in their heart like a permanent place. A place no one else can fill. They have compared every connection. Every person. Every emotion. To the way they feel for you. And nothing comes close. My beloved. Heaven shows me something powerful. This person talks to God about you. They ask for guidance. They ask for clarity. They ask whether it's time to step forward. And heaven keeps giving them signs. Signs that point toward you. Signs that confirm your importance. Signs that prepare their spirit to speak the truth they have buried. But something, or someone, has been blocking them. A responsibility. A family pressure. A personal fear. A wounded memory. A jealous person around them. Or even their own insecurity. My child. This blockage is weakening. The spiritual barrier is cracking. The hesitation is dissolving. The fear is losing its power. Because destiny has decided that it is time for truth to rise. My beloved. Let me reveal another layer. This person has imagined a life with you. More times than you know. They have imagined waking up next to you. Holding your hand. Celebrating small joys. Building a home. Creating a future. Growing old together. They have imagined your laughter in their space. Your voice in their silence. Your presence in their everyday routine. These aren't fantasies. These are visions. Spiritual previews of the destiny heaven wrote for both of you. My child. The reason this marriage desire is so strong is because their soul recognizes that you complete the part of them they have been searching for their entire life. You were not an accident. You were the missing piece. You were the divine match their heart always knew existed. And now, their soul is urging them to move. To confess. To reveal. To bring the truth to light. My beloved, the name that will shock you is pulsing stronger in the spiritual realm now. Like a drumbeat getting louder. Like a whisper turning into a voice. Your heart is already feeling the vibration of this name. You may have dreamed about them recently. You may have remembered them suddenly. You may have felt their presence without seeing them. This is destiny calling. This is alignment beginning. This is divine timing opening. The next part will pull you even closer to the revelation heaven is preparing for you. Stay with me, my child. The truth is almost here. My beloved, you are stepping into the part of this message where the spiritual realm becomes louder, clearer, and impossible to ignore. Your soul is opening like a quiet flower. And heaven is finally ready to reveal the truth hidden behind your destiny. My child, before I continue, listen carefully. Your life is not where it is by chance. The timing of this message is not accidental. The intensity you feel while reading this is not your imagination. You are being prepared. Prepared for a divine encounter. Prepared for a truth long delayed. Prepared for someone whose love has been waiting to reach you. My beloved, heaven shows me a truth that will make your spirit tremble. This person's desire to marry you did not come from their mind. It came from their soul. Their soul recognized you instantly. Their heart understood you immediately. Their spirit bowed to your presence without resisting. My child, you touched something in them that no one else ever touched. You awakened something inside them that no one else ever reached. You healed a wound in them without even knowing it existed. You became the place they run to in their mind. When life becomes too heavy. When their past becomes too dark. When their heart becomes too tired. My beloved, you are not just someone they like. You are someone their soul has chosen. Someone their destiny is tied to. Someone their heart has silently promised itself to. They look at you differently. They think of you differently. They feel you differently. Their love for you is not ordinary. It is sacred. Spiritual. Karmic. Written before birth. My child, let me show you what your energy does to them. When you enter a room, their heart shifts. When you speak, their mind softens. When you smile, their spirit lights up. When you distance yourself, their soul aches in ways they cannot explain to anyone. You are not replaceable to them. You are unforgettable. Unrepeatable. Irreplaceable. And that is why their desire for marriage has grown silently. Growing like a hidden flame. Growing like a secret prayer. Growing like destiny unfolding itself. My beloved, there is something you need to understand. This person carries a fear. A fear so deep that it shapes their every decision regarding you. They fear they are not enough for you. They fear they don't deserve you. They fear you might reject them. They fear you will choose someone else before they gather courage. This fear has shaped their silence. This fear has kept their truth hidden. This fear has delayed a destiny that heaven is now trying to realign. My child. But destiny can only be delayed, never destroyed. And what is meant for you cannot be taken by another soul. This person was chosen for you long before you met. Written into your path long before this moment. Connected to your energy long before this lifetime. My beloved. There is something sacred about the way they see you. To them, you are healing. You are peace. You are hope. You are home. When the world hurts them, their spirit travels toward the thought of you. When their past tries to break them, your memory becomes their shield. When they feel lost, your presence becomes their direction. They may not say it out loud, but in their heart, you are already their person. My child. Let me reveal something deeper. Something heaven whispered into their dreams. There was a moment. A real moment. When they imagined their life without you in it. And the pain they felt in that single thought was enough to make their soul shiver. It was then they realized. You are not optional. You are essential. You are not a passing emotion. You are a lifetime decision. This realization grew into love. That love grew into longing. That longing grew into commitment. That commitment grew into the desire to marry you. My beloved. The spiritual realm shows me a vision. A vision of them holding something symbolic. A ring. A promise. A decision. Something they want to offer you. But fear they may be too late. My child. Do not doubt this connection. Do not underestimate the intensity of their feelings. Do not think their silence equals indifference. Silence is sometimes the loudest confession. And their silence has been screaming your name. My beloved. Let me reveal one more truth. A truth the angels have been waiting to show you. This person once asked God, if they are truly meant for me, give me a sign. And you appeared. Through a thought. Through a message. Through a dream. Through this very moment. This message is not random. It is the answer to the prayer they whispered. It is the confirmation heaven is giving to both of you. The name that will shock you. The name destiny placed in your path. Is getting clearer, louder, brighter. Your spirit is already feeling it. What comes next will take you closer to the revelation heaven has prepared. My child. Stay with me. Because the next part carries the shift your heart has been waiting for.